What's going on, lads? It's your boy Don here, and I thought I'd bring you a different type of video, boys. Now, I don't really want to be all negative and start bashing this game, because I'll be honest with you, lads, I still like playing FIFA, because I think what it is my love for football. It's my love for the sport that's keeping me, playing this game. But there is a problem with FIFA 18. As the title says, boys, this is why I love and hate FIFA 18. I love this game, don't get me wrong, boys, but at the same time, I hate the game as well. I know you're probably thinking, oh well, Don, if you hate the game so much, then stop playing it. Then play the journey, play career mode. Do something where you will still just play the game, but just not get so triggered. I mean, you're right. You're 100%. You're right. I'm not going to disagree with I'm not going to disagree with that. But the problem is that I'm so competitive, and I love the competitive side of the game. But with this competitive side, boys, is bringing the game down, and because people are so desperate for these packs that they're willing to do anything, and I just want to reel off a few things, boys and girls, which I think is wrong with this game. First things first, and this is the first. I'm just saying this off the top of my head, boys. Oh, before I go into this video, lads, really quickly, I'm in the final of the day knockout tournament to get Callejon. I'll be really honest, boys. It's taken me 5 or 6 attempts to get here. I've got into the final 2 or 3 times, and I've lost. I've come against some really good players, man. But guys, before I go in, lads, if you do like this video, boys, drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment why you love or why you hate this game. I'm just going to share a few things that I love and hate about this game. The first thing, I love about the game is the fact that I get to use my favorite players. I get to use the players that I've always wanted to use. The players that I've watched. I get to use them. I think it's brilliant. I mean, I think it stands to reason. Why this is why I play the game, because I want to use these great players that I love watching on television. But another thing why I hate this game as well, boys, is the fact that the gameplay is so bad. This game, right, is, I'll let this game play out because I want you to see, what happened in this final. But the inconsistency with the gameplay is absolutely crazy. In one game, the players are moving fine, there's no delay, such and such and such. Next, I go into a game immediately after, and it's all delay and things like that. It's lagging. There's input delay. I'm thinking, why can't each game be, consistent? I play one game and I beat like a full icon team, convincingly. Then all of a sudden, I play against, a standard meta team, and I lose because there's such the delay, the servers, the input delay. Nothing seems to be going right for me. I just can't understand why isn't the game consistent. If I got beaten by a player who's better than me, GG's. I'll be like, yeah, fine, GG's. The game's great. But the game isn't, because so many bad things keep happening when I'm playing. There's so many, like when I tell my player to pass the ball, he passes it like a second and a half later. I get so frustrated. And the lack of consistency with this gameplay is ridiculous. Second of all, boys, is the awards. Now, if you have been following me on Twitch, or if you're in my Discord, I've pretty much said I'm not completing my 40 games, and the reason being is that I don't want to complete my 40 games. It basically simply is this: the packs are watered down. Now, I understand that, there are cheaters, which brings on, which I will mention the cheaters later on in the video, but the packs are so watered down. I'm getting fed up, right, of completing all 40 of my games. And I finished, gold 2 at most, sometimes gold 1, and on a rare occasion, I finished elite 3. I'm getting fed up of completing all my 40 games, and yet I get, like, maybe a board, maybe 2 boards, maybe a board and a walkout, maybe no boards and 1 walkout. The packs are so random. And then I see someone who gets, like, silver 1, and he gets like Suarez, or he gets an inform, he gets this great player. I'm thinking, hold on, this person's only completed like 11 games, and yet he gets such high rewards. But yet I've completed all 40 of my games, plus I've got like gold 1, and I get all these 84, 83 rated players. How does that make sense? I'm getting fed up with the fact that, you know, I should be rewarded for the fact that I've won more games than someone who finished in the silver position. I should be getting at least, you know, walkouts in all my packs. I'm not saying, you know, I should be getting, you know, Ronaldos and informs and things like that, but I think there should be a significant difference between the bronze packs and the silver packs and the gold packs, you know, the jumbo rare play pack. There should be a significant difference, you know, between these packs, because I feel like these packs are just random. And it got to a point now after what, maybe 6 months, I've just got fed up now, and I said there's no point in me completing any of these games. There's no point in completing all 40 of my games, because I'm under the impression that if I complete all 40 of my games, I'm going to get good rewards. And it's only now I've come to realise that you're not guaranteed good rewards. You know, the only time you actually guarantee a high rated player is if you get elite, because you can open a team of the week pack. But then again, the team of the week packs are watered down, because when it comes to monthlies, you know, I remember I think when Suarez got his latest inform card, someone got silver 1 in the monthlies, and he got Suarez. And yet I got elite 3 in my monthlies, and yet I got like, oh gosh, I think I maybe DOSed. I think I got someone else. I think 86 rated players. I'm thinking, but hold on, I got elite 3 in the monthly. Someone got silver 1 in month, and yet they got one of the highest rated informs. How does this make sense? It literally deters me from completing all maybe 120 of my games in the month. There's really no point. I might as well just say to myself, right, I'm just going to aim for silver 1 monthlies and hope I get a high rated player, because that's what EA is basically saying. Complete silver 1 and you're more than likely to get a high rated player, but there's no guarantee because the packs are so random. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like FIFA 18, why I don't like foot champions. You know, that's, you know, why I don't like it. Why I do love this game, and I'm going to be even, boys. I'm going to tell you why I hate and why I love the game. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to bash the game. The reason why I love this game is because I've met some really good friends. I've met some guys where, you know, we've played each other, he's beat me, or I beat him, and then we both mess each other and say GG's, and, you know, and then we just have a good conversation. There's one guy, I think, time ago where, you know, I beat him, and he messaged me, nothing cheesy, good game, this, that, and the other. I wanted some advice, gave him some advice, and then I think he followed me on Twitter. I followed him back, and then we spoke maybe once or twice since then, and that's about it. You know, I've played some people in my channel, you know, in my community, and I've been matched up against them in the draft, and they smacked me 4-0, and then he jumps in my channel, and then we have a big laugh and joke about it, you know. But yet, why I hate this game is the same thing. Someone beats me and he sends me some stupid message, you know, like your channel is trash, you know, you're a trash player. I'm thinking, is there any need for this? It got to the point, lads, where now I've turned off my messages on my Xbox. If you're not friends with me on my Xbox, you can't message me. It's as simple as that. It's got so bad now where if I meet someone, a really cool person, a really cool player, and he beats me or I beat him, he won't be able to message me because I've just turned it off. And I'm getting fed up with people, you know, trolling me. You know, fair enough, you know, there's banter in the game, you know, GG's, you know, I got you this time, you know, better luck next time, mate. You know, that kind of stuff. Or, you know, the occasional dab or shushing, you know, that's all part and parcel of the game. But jumping into my inbox and start throwing abuse at me, man, you know what I mean? I play this game just you know, as a hobby. You know, this for me is just a hobby which I enjoy. I'm not here for drama, man. There's too much drama in life. I'm not bringing this drama into a hobby, man, because it no longer becomes a hobby. It becomes stressful. Another reason why I don't like this game is the cheaters. Now, I thought it was just in the draft. No, I thought it was just in Foot Champions. You know, that's why EA said they've patched the game so that you can't push the home button, and they're gonna stop. And until they find a solution, they're gonna every time you push a home button, boom, you're gonna be disconnected. The EA still haven't come out with the resolution yet. They still haven't, you know, found a solution for the cheaters. So much so that people are now, obviously, boys, you know what I'm going to say, they're cheating in the draft. Whether I win or lose, no loss glitch. If someone scores against me within 30 seconds and I'm 1-0 down, no loss glitch. If I'm winning 1-0, no loss glitch. I'm telling you, sometimes a draft should take probably, depending on if you get a few rage quits, you know, it should take you maybe, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour at the most. It takes me nearly 2 hours because every single time I'm in a game, if I'm losing 1-0, because I'm not the best defender in this game, But if I'm losing 1-0, I've got to replay that game again. You know, and I go into another game in the first round, and I go 1-0 down again. And then he does a no-loss glitch, and I got to play that game again. You know, fair enough, in some ways it's good because it means now I have to be better in defence. But, you know, I don't have all this time to be completing, you know, the same round over and over again because people are cheating. And the way EA have thought, right, this is how we're going to combat these cheaters. We're just going to water down the rewards in the draft. So it will deter people from playing the draft. How does this make sense? When I first started playing the draft, I remember getting 45,000 coins for winning the draft and a rare player pack. Now I get like 2 gold packs and a premium gold pack every time I win the draft. I get the same rewards for winning the draft than I do when I lose the draft. It makes no sense to me. Now people are even cheating in divisions, which I still can't understand. People are cheating in divisions and EA are doing nothing about it. Sunday, I thought, let me play a couple of games. I was at Silver 1. I had about 17 more games to go. And I said to myself, do you know what? I'm just going to get to Gold 3 and then I'm done. I got hit with the no-loss glitch twice in Foot Champions. How am I still getting hit with the no-loss glitch when EA have supposedly patched the the cheaters? How is it still happening? And I'm getting absolutely fed up. Now I know you're probably thinking, you know what? Oh, why don't you just stop playing Foot Champions? Because I love being competitive. I love to compete. You know, I love to compete. I love to play the game. I love to play against people better than me. I love to win games. You know, I love the game of football. You know, you go into a game knowing that you're going to win or lose. You know, you just have to take your chances. Fair enough, you have to understand that sometimes things happen in the game. The ball bounces a certain way. It happens in real life when the ball bounces a certain way. You know, you don't get it in time and it goes in the back of the net. That happens. But I love the game. But just EA just don't sort out the people playing it. People are not scared of cheating. I messaged this guy after he did no-loss glitch on me in the draft, and I said to you, I'm reporting you. Then he lied to me. He goes, oh no, I lost 15,000 coins. I'm thinking, stop lying. You have not lost 15,000 coins. And I just think people are not scared of being banned. EA are not doing enough to ban these players. Anything they're doing, the only thing that EA are doing is just watering down their packs to kind of deter people from playing the game. They're not doing anything else. They're not banning people. I mean, as you guys know, if you guys have been following my channel, thank you, God bless you. You know, I got my rewards taken away in Foot Champions because I was supposedly cheating in Foot Champions when I clearly left a report with EA saying I'm having problems with my connection. You guys, please sort it out. Instead of them getting back to me, said, thank you for your response, Don. You know, we understand that there's sometimes connection issues. We've logged it. If it keeps happening again, let us know. That's the standard response I was expecting from EA. Instead, they decided on Thursday, 7 p.m. on my time, they took my rewards away without any communication. So whether you know, you've been accused of cheating and you try and defend yourself, they do nothing. And then the blatant cheaters are not even scared. And EA are doing absolutely nothing about it. The last thing, boys, I want to share, and I know this might be a bit of I might be a bit of a hypocrite for saying this, and I have been thinking about it, and I didn't want to mention it at all. But this game, I believe this game is catered for those who pay to win. Now, if you're really, really good at the game and you can play with the likes of Sanchez and Son and Suarez and Bale, you know, the standard, you know, they're normal rare cards, and you can do well in the weekend league, you can get elite, then this doesn't apply to you. But the majority of us, and I'm including myself in this, I'm not that type of person that can use, like, you know, 90 De Bruyne and Hazard, and you know, I need to use icons and things like that. I need decent players. I think probably now we're coming to the end of FIFA. There's loads of informs, and there's quite really good defenders and midfielders and attackers in the game. But if you don't buy FIFA points, if you don't have a good team, you can't compete. You can't compete at the highest level. So many pros have tried to use the supposedly 100k team and thought they can do well, but instead they've quit, gone back to their mega team. FIFA 17. I must have bought FIFA points once, and I packed Pogba, and I got 500,000 coins, and I just bought some players. Not Ronaldo's. It was 500,000 coins, and I think it was in February. So not me. I couldn't really get many good players. After that, didn't do FIFA points again. I just grinded, and I think I got Elite 3 once. I bought FIFA for, right, FIFA 18, I'm going to buy FIFA points, build up a really, really good team, and let's see how well I can do. I've been doing really, really well this year, beating a lot of good players. Haven't been finishing well finishing in a good position in the weekend league, because I think your team can only get you so far. You have to be at least a decent player to finish off in Elite 3 and above. But I'm starting to believe now EA are really pushing for people to get to buy FIFA points. They're sending out promos and lightning rounds and this, that, and the other, new promo events, but they're doing nothing to protect their game, to protect their brand. They're just making sure everyone's still pumping in FIFA points, getting their money, and that's it. There isn't a way for people who, without buying FIFA points, to still enjoy the game. And this is why I said I think in my previous video, where I said, it would be a good idea if they can make the weekend league in 2 tiers, like one for the pros and others for just casual players. You know, if you're going to compete in the pro league, you get higher rewards. If you compete in like the lowies, you get rewards, but not as good. Last year, EA were doing, people didn't like this, but I thought this was pretty good because it adds a bit of diversity, a bit of variety to FUT Champions. You know, some weeks they were like, you have to have, you know, a Bundesliga stroke La Liga team to not to qualify for your team to be eligible to play FUT Champions. If you qualify, great, but you need a Bundesliga and a La Liga team. People hated it, and I think the majority of the people that hated it were probably the pros, because they're the ones, or the big YouTubers, or the you know, the big Twitchers. They were the ones who were, I think they were the ones who were complaining. So they took that feature away, because now they want to make FUT Champions for the pros. They're catering FUT Champions for the pros. They're not catering FUT Champions for us to enjoy, because this game is for us to enjoy. But FUT Champions, they're not doing anything to say, right, you know, someone like me, I love to compete. I'm not a pro player, but I want to play in FUT Champions. Can you do something to make the game fun? But at the same time, I'm matched with someone at my level. You know, Gold 2, Gold 1, sometimes Elite. But you can't. Because there's so many, you know, I come against so many, it's the same team. Ronaldo, Hullet, Petit, Rio Ferdinand, Messi. You come against the same teams over and over again. It's the 4-1-2-1-2. It's the 4-2-3-1. Same formation over and over and over again. And now, you know, you look at my team, it's like, well, Don, you've done the same. Because this goes back to good old-fashioned saying, if you can't beat them, join them. And that's what I've had to do. You know, I thought the only way that I can actually compete, or at least stand a chance against these other teams, is if I just, you know, buy the Ronaldos, buy the Rios. You know, if I have to, you know, I have to compete. I have to join them if I want to compete. And I just feel like, you know, EA's just taking the fun out of the game. I love the game. Don't get me wrong, boys. I love the game. This is why I can stream any other game. I can get good at any other game. But I choose FIFA because I love football. You know, I think it's a great game. But I just think now, you know, there's a I don't know if you can say a minority anymore, because there's so many people cheating. But there's becoming now a community of cheaters. EA are not listening to us. They're ruining the game by not listening to us. They're ruining the game by patching it and making the game even worse. You know, they're getting all this money, but they're not sorting out their servers. You know, and the thing is, that's why I'm on the fence when it comes to this game. I love the game, but I hate it. But just to put on record now, boys, I'm not completing all 40 of my games. I know a few of the lads love to watch me play and moan and complain about, you know, when I play my FUT Champions games. But I think until EA sort out their packs and make their packs, you know, when you finish in a higher, you're guaranteed to get maybe a board and above. But until EA sort that out, I'm not finishing all 40 of my games, because really, boys, I don't see the point. I really, really, really don't see the point of completing all my games, because there's no guarantee that my rewards will be better than someone who finishes Silver 3, 2 or 1. There's no guarantee. So therefore, I've come to the decision for the rest of FIFA 18, I'm not completing all 40 of my games. If I've got time, if I feel like I'm enjoying it, if I feel like I'm you know, whether I'm winning or losing, if I'm still enjoying it, maybe I'll finish off more games than I did previously. But I'll just probably get to maybe silver 1, gold 3, and then I'll just stop. And if I got time left, then I'll play the rest of my games. But this is just, boys, how I feel in regards to this game. I just want to share this with you guys. So let me know what you guys think, man. If you like I said, boys, if you like this video, drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you love or hate about this game. and hopefully EA in the near future can improve it. So I do apologize for I haven't uploaded much, boys, but I will in the future. So until then, guys, until the next upload, I will see you guys later. Peace, God bless, enjoy the game, have a good week, guys, and I'll see you at the next upload.